is your name and who are you with?
I'm Carla Jones-Wiley, and I am the proud program director at the Spring Independent School District.
And how long have you been with Spring ISD?
This is the 10th year, and this is my 9th year with the 21st CCLC group.
Okay, good, because we have a lot of new people who have been coming to the INTAC website. So we definitely want to give some advice, maybe share a few things that you've overcome and how you did it. So I want to get into that today, but let's start off easy. How's summer program going? Any big plans for summer program?
Oh, absolutely. We always look at innovating. So this summer, we decided to do an artificial intelligence camp at the middle school level. So we have a 4-day week. And so on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the students are learning about the particular type of AI because a lot of people don't know that there are different categories of AI. So the kids learn about that in the theory. And then on that Thursday, they actually go to a field learning experience to see it in real world.
Whoa, okay. I haven't heard much about that yet. So that's a new and interesting pathway.
Yes. And so that's for the middle schools.
Mm-hmm.
And for my elementary campuses, we really wanted the boys and girls to know that science is just not in the classroom or not just outside the door. So what we're doing with them is we have themed weeks that are all connected to STEM. And then on that Thursday, their field learning experience actually takes them out to a museum. Mm-hmm, yeah. And different areas like the planetarium, all these different areas where the kids can actually go, see, touch, and understand that science is all around them.
Yes, absolutely. It's real life. It's not just in a classroom, the things you learn that you're like, I'll never use this when I leave here.
Yes.
I love that about after school. Everybody always finds a way to make those real life connections.
And that is critically important because the children are going to be the next leaders. And, for me, the 21st CCLC program, we're part of the fabric, which what makes America the best country in the world. We provide opportunity. We are aligned with the great American dream. We are the land of opportunity, and we're starting young with the little ones, giving them those opportunities that they may not have been exposed to.
Right.
So you can tell I'm super excited about the work. I'm super excited about the growth that I see in children.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see what these young scholars are going to do.
I know, even the next generation of out of school time leaders that are already here, the in college, out of college, post high school, they're coming quick and they're so passionate and excited. And so I feel like it's time for really getting our leaders who have been here. Okay, we got to share this experience because people are here and they're ready to work.
Yes, absolutely. And, when it comes to children, you want to make sure they have the best.
Yeah.
The best leaders, the best programs, the best opportunities. And a part of that is making sure that we are truly in partnership when we are interviewing folks for these jobs. I typically don't do any interviewing at all without a panel. Right.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. What does your interview process look like? Because I think you vet your staff pretty well to make sure they're committed to the cause.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Their interview questions are based on Haberman research and also the GRIT research as well. And in addition to that, I'm not with them every single day, but other site coordinators, they respond to each other a lot more. And so they're on that interviewing committee. Because we want to make sure we bring someone on board that is going to understand the mission and the vision and the goals, who is willing to do the work.
Right.
And a lot of the schools that we are in are schools that really do need academic support and may need some support with changing the culture and the climate of the school. So we're looking for those individuals who want to do the work and are not afraid to stand out, even in an environment that you may not see as the optimum environment, but you impact it so it can become a much better environment.
You're so intentional with who you're bringing into the room, into the space.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We look for people that have a background in education, okay? Folks who have a background in maybe behavioral sciences, psychology, and of course, nonprofits. We look for folks with that, and then social work background, because we want to also make sure that when we're building a team, We have people on that team that are experts within different areas. So we like to say that we are a group of leaders among leaders. So we're wanting to hire really strong people that one person can step up and lead in their area of strength, and then someone else may shift out. And while you're in this leaders of leaders, right?
Right.
You are actually growing your own acumen
Yeah.
as well as supporting those that are already there. So that's a part of the wonderful work, especially when we're dealing with young professionals and folks who have just come out of school and looking for something purposeful. And I'm really keen on making sure that I'm being the boss that they would like to work for. So for me, that means I need to know about what are your aspirations, goals,
Yep.
and then do what I can to help support you in that.
Oh my gosh. So you equally invest into your staff what you hope they will invest into your program and your students.
Absolutely. And we've had a lot of success with that. I would love to say everyone who comes to 21st CCLC, they're going to stay here forever. But you know what? That's not necessarily the case. But if we can be an impactful part of their journey, then wherever those individuals go, they will carry what our goals are with this program. So we've had people that have come in. I have one lady who came in. She was actually a registrar at a school. And so I just watched her for a couple of years. And she said, I would really like to get in this program. What can I do? I said, well, you have to have a bachelor's degree, all right, because we want someone that's going to have that background that's going to actually be able to add value.
Right.
Okay. And so she went from being a registrar to getting her bachelor's degree and then got motivated to get her master's in teaching.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. I've had people who have written books who were site coordinators. I have a couple of them that have become assistant principals. It's been a marvelous journey. And I always say, listen, a dead tree bears no fruit. A live tree, it's abundance. So I really feel very fortunate to be here in this role, being able to impact, help families and students, also to build that next group of people who are going to be the leaders, right?
Right.
So it's a marvelous opportunity. And I'm just so glad that we are part of this fabric of this country of opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm in love with it. Can you tell?
No, I am right there with you. You're making me like teary eyed because I'm just like, we're so together on our feelings about this and just the great things that can happen and the opportunities for everybody. Like, it's not just after school for the students, it's all of the people involved. It fuels your heart too.
Yes. And then it gives people purpose.
Oh, yes.
Particularly in communities where sometimes they're just going the day to day, just doing what it is that I have to do.
Survival mode.
Exactly. But actually calling those people in and saying, hey, we're getting ready to plan for the next year. You are in the community, you live here, you know the families. Can you give us some insight on what you think would be something that we should do that would benefit the community as a whole? So that whole use of the steering committees and actually having them a part of the planning process for the program has really, really delivered great dividends for us.
And how close are you to like those steering committees or community leadership groups? How often do you meet with them or talk to them?
At least 4 times a year.
Okay.
Yes. And so we pick a central location. And of course, the times that we meet with them are times that are after school. Yep. Far after school, so that people have the opportunity to get there.
Oh, good.
Yes, and when they're there, everyone has a voice. And we're not just talking, we're actually working. We did a presentation at OSTCon just yesterday about steering committees. And we were able to put up all of the work that the steering committees have done and then look at how are those ideas, concepts going to become actionable. So we are really in the work on that, and I'm very excited about that.
I'm mad I missed that workshop. We'll have to find those resources and link your presentation if we can.
Oh, that would be awesome. And the other one that we did was, of course, effective staffing practices. So
we've been talking about staffing, so I'm not surprised to know that was your topics for this week.
Yes. And we really enjoyed that. And we had folks after the when you give your feedback and stuff after you finish the presentation, they was like, we really enjoyed this. We thought it was very apropos and it was on time.
Yes.
So I was very glad to hear that.
Absolutely.
So-
The feedback from Opticon, everybody's been so happy and everybody feels like they're getting their cup filled.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And it's an environment of mutual understanding, shared goals, shared vision. So we know,
Shared struggles too.
and shared struggles. There are some, but when you're an overcomer, the struggles just make you stronger.
Oh yeah, that's this whole field. We know how to pivot.
Oh, absolutely.
we know how to maneuver.
Yes, and that is one of our key words and one of our key behaviors.
Oh, okay.
Because students are dynamic. We work in dynamic environments. It is not stagnant. So having that passion and that drive and the willingness to shift for the betterment of students, that right there, that means a whole lot.
Right.
Because that's when you know, are you in it for the kids?
Yeah, that's like that breaking point.
Right.
You know what intentions you have.
Exactly.
And where your heart wants to be. You kind of know in after school.
Yes.
And I think it's apparent when you come to events like this where you see people and you're like, this is their life, this is their passion. I see Carla and I know that your passion is the students and everybody's opportunities moving forward.
Not just their opportunity, but we all are here for the benefit of children. I never lose sight of that. No matter what else is happening, the focus is the benefit of children. And that can come in a myriad of subjects. For example, academics, right? We are really, really serious that 21st CCLC and Spring ISD is a tier 2 academic support system. So we partnership with our curriculum department. We partnered this year with summer school. So we wanted to make sure we had highly qualified teachers teaching our students. So part of the day, they are with those folks to accelerate instruction. And then they get the camp component, the AI camp for the middle schools. Yeah, and then the Learn and Go camp in science and STEM stuff.
Thank you for sharing that because you're making me think, even in I would say thinking opportunities, I'm thinking like long term, but you're right. Sometimes the benefit for that student is in that moment of just having a person there who's hearing them, is helping them through whatever's going on, and just being a voice in the room.
Absolutely, because relationships matter. And you can impact a child's life just by being inspiring, just to inspire them. Or if they're having trouble, saying, okay, let's see what we can do to think this through, to figure this out. Because they're children. They do not have the coping skills of adults. And that's critically important. And really checking yourself about biases or your own conceptions or misconceptions. So really being self-aware as a leader is extremely important.
Yeah.
And having a team that will tell you the truth.
Be real with you.
Yes. Children know.
Oh, yeah.
They know. They're kind of better than adults sometimes. They got spot and fake in a minute.
They can read a room better than half the adults in it.
Yes.
And they will call you out. There's nobody quicker to call you out.
That's right. And guess what? There's nobody greater to be accountable to. Right.
What is standard to be set that this child is calling me out because I'm having a bad attitude for the day, and they don't deserve my bad attitude. My bad attitude has nothing to do with them, and I should check that at the door before I walk in. So maybe it's take a 30-second break, step out, come back. Different mindset.
Absolutely. It's okay for adults to give themselves a timeout.
Sometimes it's needed. Sometimes you got to check yourself.
Absolutely, because we are in the human condition.
Yes.
Okay, so that comes part of that mental health, that social emotional component, and we have to think about that not only for our students, but we also have to think about that with staff as well.
Yeah, you're so aware of your staff in inclusion with the students. I really appreciate that. I haven't gotten to talk a lot about staffing this week.
Oh, well, that's great. I'm so glad we had this opportunity to do that.
Yes. Thank you for spending some time with me today, Carla.
Absolutely. It was indeed my pleasure.
Thank you.